So we've been covering a lot of stories when it comes to the antitrust lawsuit case currently going on right now between NASCAR and 23XI and Front Row Motorsports. And testimonies have been given by a lot of the big guys involved in this case, including the likes of Denny Hamlin and Bob Jenkins. Now Joe Gibbs has also been testifying, and he said that he felt, quote, let down, end quote, by NASCAR after signing the controversial charter agreement, which is what this is all about at the end of the day. But why did he feel let down? Why did he sign it? Why did he end up regretting this decision? Let's have a look here on the channel, guys, as always. Now, like I said in the intro, this court case is between the authorities of NASCAR and also 23XI Racing and Front Row Motorsports, two of the teams in NASCAR currently. But those two teams have had some support from Joe Gibbs, of course, of Joe Gibbs Racing. Now, the reason why he is involved not only is because he is one of the most influential figures right now in NASCAR, but he is also the employer of Denny Hamlin. Now, Denny Hamlin, of course, is one half of the duo alongside Michael Jordan, who run 23XI Racing. He is the 11 in that 23XI. But he doesn't race for that team. Instead, he races for Joe Gibbs Racing. So Joe Gibbs has a bit of skin in this game, it's fair to say, not only as a NASCAR owner, but also the employer of one of the drivers who is involved with 23XI, if you're following what I'm saying with that one. Now, Gibbs admitted that he believed he felt personally let down by NASCAR after he signed the latest controversial charter agreement in the sport. And some people, like Michael Jordan, unsurprisingly, have been saying that NASCAR effectively has a monopoly over the charter system. They are basically being held to ransom, for lack of a better term. It sounds like a bit of a cartel. Now, when we covered the story about Bob Jenkins and saying what he was saying, he claimed that NASCAR gave him effectively about 6 hours to read, understand, and actually sign the charter agreement. And he also claimed that none of the other team owners, including, of course, Joe Gibbs, were happy about the agreement. None of them, in his words, none of them were happy about the agreement. But was that the case? Well, Jenkins also said that NASCAR, quote, knew we had to sign it blindly, end quote, referring to the charter agreement itself. Because effectively, if they didn't sign, then all of the employees of that organization, all of the sponsors, all the drivers, everybody associated with those teams effectively would have no championship to run in. If they didn't sign the charter agreement, they couldn't compete in NASCAR. At least they wouldn't have an assured place on the grid in NASCAR. They would have to qualify for every race, go for those few spots that are left. And that would put them all in jeopardy. It would also devalue the company, no doubt, as well. So I understand why they think they were forced into it. However, they did sign. 23XI and Front Row Motorsports did not. And that is why this lawsuit is going on. Yeah, guys, what do you think? Do you think that NASCAR are in the right on this one? Do you think that 23XI and Front Row Motorsports are in the right on this one? Do you understand what the likes of Gibbs and Jenkins have been saying in this case so far? It is fascinating to read about all this. It's going to take a long time to conclude this, and we'll bring you all the stories, all the updates when it comes to this. It's the off season right now in NASCAR, and it will be for a good few months to come. So we got plenty more to come when it comes to this, guys. Any kind of updates, we'll bring you here on the channel. Have a fantastic day wherever you're on the world today, and we'll see you very soon.